Hey guys, this is Goku and you're watching a quick explanation of how I did a couple of those tricks in my more recent video when I quote-unquote sold my bandos to the store and alked my AGS. So, first of all, the bandos. For all purposes that, besides the obvious fact that I would have lost about 20-30 mil if I kept it in the general store, this was real. And by that I mean, well, that wasn't the best explanation in the world, and I don't want to do 20 takes, so I'll keep going. By that I mean that I sold it. I sold it to the general store. But what I did was, as you can see in the video, if you watch the video, I did not have money in my inventory, so it didn't look like I was able to sell it back. What most people didn't see was there was a ladder right there. So what I did was I went upstairs, dropped the money, went downstairs, sold bandos to the general store, cut off the camera, went back up, picked up my money, went back down, bought my bandos back. Lost just over 300k, not a big deal to me, honestly, it's worth the clip. Now, second of all, the AGS. Everyone goes crazy over this. They just ignore the bandos because of the AGS. There were several mistakes in this video. I want to address them first because I actually think it's pretty cool that a lot of people actually rewatch to see the mistakes. First of all, if you look at the chat box, when I go from the full screen hypercam recording to the partial screen one when I show the inventory, you will see that the chat box is different. That is because of the fact that I had to refilm that part, so it didn't line up. It was filmed like an hour later. Secondly, with that chat box, nobody actually noticed this except for one person, I think. If you go from the full screen RuneScape video to the chat box video, you will notice that the full screen version, or fixed screen, whatever, has a RuneScape cursor. The chat box one does not. This is because of the fact that with the RuneScape cursors, when you go over an item to alk it, it shows the alk symbol. I obviously couldn't do that and fake it, so I had to re-record that part with a regular mouse. Because if I had used the RuneScape cursor, it would have showed the equipped icon. Going back to explaining how I did it, all I did was with a couple recordings edited together with Windows Movie Maker, I just I put my finger on the alk, went to the inventory, and I actually clicked twice. I clicked on the inventory, and then clicked on the AGS, so it looked like I activated the alk on the AGS when realistically I just equipped it. But you couldn't see that because it was only a partial screen. Then, of course, I edited it to a separate video, a separate spellbook swap. If you look at the text, you'll see I did a lot of spellbook swaps. You have no idea how long that took. That took like a half hour because I messed up a lot and I was pissed off. But aside from my frustration, that's what I did basically. And for everyone who was fooled by it, you gave me a good laugh. I'm going to tell you right now, you gave me a good laugh. It was freaking hilarious, and all my friends were laughing at you too. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but it was pretty funny. I hope you can laugh at yourself for laughing at this, or not laughing at this, for me laughing at you, me laughing at you, thinking this was real. Either way, it was a nice little prank, so if you already haven't watched my challenge video to my subscribers, please do now. I'm assuming you got linked to this video from that, but please go back to my main channel, Quilesboy, Quilesboy, and check that out. So later, guys. Scream.